Hello everybody and welcome back to MLB 25 The Show. Here in today's episode we will be seeing a couple of series, and the first one we're going to see is the Miami Marlins taking on our New York Mets. Marlins 0-4, Mets 3-0. Valente Barroso is going to be on the mound here for the Miami Marlins, as you can see his stats from last year. And for the Mets it is going to be Taylor McGill, whom we will be seeing a couple times that he will actually show up later on in the video, and you can see there's his numbers there from last year as well. Top first, Jeff McNeil is up. He's going to smack this ball into dead center field. And he's going to climb off the wall, as is the center fielder. And McNeil is going to wind up a second with a double to lead off this series. Go bottom first, McNeil is over on third, and Alondra is going to punch out. Bottom second, 0-2 count, and McGill is going to get the punch out there. Tyrone Taylor with a runner on first. 2 on here in the top of the third. He gets smacked his ball into left field, and it is going to get on out of here for his second home run of the year. Going 374 feet, 2-run shot, gives the Mets 2-0 lead. Bottom third, runner on second here for the Marlins. They're going to hit this ball into center field series. Going to throw it in, but it's going to be too late. And the Marlins are going to cut into the lead to make it 2-1 game. 2 on, nobody out. Here for the Marlins, they're going to hit this ball in the center field series. Again, going to try to throw it in. Not going to be in time. Marlins are going to score. Tie the game up at 2. At the top of the third, 2 on. We're going to get McGill can get the punch out to end the inning, keep the game tied. Tyrone Taylor, 3-run blast into left field with 2 out, 427 feet. Going to get the Mets a 5-2 lead. His second home run of the day. And here with runner on third and 1 out. And ground out over here to Vientos, but the runner is going to score and make it a 5-3 game. Bottom 6 with a runner on second. They can hit the ball into left field. Nimmo is going to field it. He's going to come up throwing, but that's not going to get there, and the Marlins are going to make it a 5-4 game. Top 8, Juan Soto is up. He could have smacked this ball into right field, and that is going to get on out of here. His first home run as a New York Met goes 357 feet into right field. Still top 8. Lindor is up with a runner on first and 1 out. Could have smacked this ball into left center field, and that's going to get out of here. 410 feet. A 2-run bomb off the bat of Lindor, his second of the year. Nimmo is up with a runner on first, or second base rather. He can also get a smacked ball into left center field. That's going to hit the wall. Runner can come around and score. Nimmo is going to wind up on second, make it a 9-4 game. Bottom 8. It's going to be Graham Pauley for the Marlins hitting this ball into right field, and it's going to sail on out of here to make it a 9-5 game. And Juan Soto here with a runner on third, and 1 out is going to ground this ball into left field. Runner going to come out and score. Going to make it a 10-5 game here. And in the bottom of the 9th, 2 out, 2-2 count. Ground ball over to McNeil is going to bring this game to an end. The Marlins, or the Mets rather, are going to take game 1 of this series. As you can see the numbers here, Mets going to score 10 runs on 11 hits, strike out 6 times. Could be a couple of wild pitches here by McGill. As you can see the rest of the pitching numbers there, McGill is going to get the win. As for the Marlins, they're going to strike out 12 times, collect 5 runs on 10 hits, and 4 extra base hits. They actually throw 3 wild pitches in this game, as Barroso is going to end up taking the loss here. Moving on to game 2 of the series between the Mets and the Marlins. As here we're going to see Sandy Alcantara taking the mound here for them after going 5 innings. No decision and picking up 2 strikeouts. And for the Mets, we're going to have David Peterson making his first start of the year. As you can see his numbers from last year. So, top first, Jeff McNeil is up. He's going to once again smack this ball in the center field, but this time it's not going to smack off the wall. It is going to get on out of here for a solo shot, hooping up this game as the Mets take a 1-0 lead. Still top first, 2 out, with a runner on second. Lindor is going to smack this ball into right center, and that's going to get on out of here to give the Mets a 3-0 lead here in the top of the first inning. Bottom first, 2 out. And it is going to be Jesus Sanchez for the Marlins smacking this ball into left field. Number's going to field it and try to throw, but 2 runs they're going to score to make it a 3-2 game here. Top second, Francisco Alvarez. He's going to smack this ball into left center field, and that is going to get on out of here for his first home run of the year. A solo shot to give the Mets a 2-run lead, 4-2. Juan Soto can smack this ball into right field with runners on the corners. That is going to drive in the run, make it 5-2, but we're going to get McNeil thrown out to third base. And here we have bottom of the second inning, game 5-2. Alvarez is going to throw the runner out here to end the second inning. Bottom 4, game still 5-2 with a runner on first, and it's going to be Le'Veon De Los Santos hitting his first career home run for the Miami Marlins. And that is going to cut into the lead and make it 5-4. Top 5, Mike Vientos is going to smack this ball in the left field. We're going to send the runner around. He is going to score. It was a little bit choppy, but we decided to include the clip anyways. And here we are, top 9. Juan Soto is going to smack this ball in the center field. Runner's going to come around. He's going to score. Make the score 7-4 here. Bottom 9, 2 on, 1 out. 2 outs, 1 on. And Edwin Diaz is going to get the punch out to finish off this game, giving the Mets their second win in this series. As you can see, the rest of the numbers here, 14 hits, struck out 7 times. Gonna have a couple of wild pitches here. It's going to be Jose Brito is going to collect the win, despite Peterson leading when he was pulled from the game because he did not pitch enough innings. And you can see here the Miami Marlins numbers. You're going to get 12 hits, strike out 8 times, handful of extra base hits for them. And Sandy Alcantara is going to take the loss. And he gave up quite a few runs in his 3 innings of work. But moving on to game number 3 of this series. Mets looking to complete their second sweep of the year. The Marlins are going to send Edward Cabrera, and the Mets are going to send Roki Sasaki onto the mound. It's going to be Juan Soto with a runner on third, 1 out, going to ground out to second base, but that is going to drive the run in and give the Mets a 1-0 lead. Francisco Lindor is up with a runner on second, and there's 2 outs, and he's going to hit the ball in the center field. Runner's going to come around. He's going to score. Give the Mets a 2-0 lead. Bottom first with a runner on. Here, and Francisco Alvarez is going to throw the runner out to end the first inning. Bottom 4, 2 on, 2 out. And then Roki Sasaki is going to get out of this jam by punching him out. Here we are, I believe this was actually the 5th inning. Unfortunately, the replay was not particularly good, so we're going to have to see this 2 RBI double here from the instant replay angle. Here, as this will tie the game up at 2. Bottom 6, runners on the corners, nobody out. Ground ball is going to sneak its way into right field. Perry is going to cut it, but that's going to give the Marlins a 3-2 lead, their first lead of this series. Here on the bottom of the 6, still bottom 6 with the runner on. We're going to punch out Jesus Sanchez. The ball can get away, and Alvarez is going to throw it on the third. If they try to advance, they're not going to do it. And in the inning, it's going to be Tyrone Taylor here with the runner on. 2 outs. He's going to smack this ball into right center field, and that's going to get out of here, giving the Mets a 4-3 lead. Later on in this game, Mike Vientos is going to hit this ball into right field. That's going to send the runner on second around to score to extend the Mets lead, as the replay was again not particularly good. Here we are, bottom 9. Diaz is on the mound. Going to hit a ground ball over to McNeil. Going to end this game, as the Mets are going to complete the 3-game sweep here of the Miami Marlins. You can see the numbers here. Quite a few doubles were hit. Struck out 7 times. We have an error by Lindor. Sasaki ended up collecting the win. Diaz gets his 4th save of the season. And we move on to the Marlins numbers here. They struck out 9 times, collect 10 hits, a couple of extra base hits, a couple grounds into a couple of double plays. Wild pitch by Cabrera, and he's going to be Calvin Faucher, who ended up taking the loss for them here in this game. Moving on to the opening day here for the New York Mets in Citi Field, and they're going to be welcoming in the Toronto Blue Jays. On the mound for the Mets is going to be Cody Senga. He went 6 1/3 innings and collected the win in his first start. And for the Toronto Blue Jays, it is going to be Jose Barrios, rather, here on the mound. Went 6th inning and collected a win in his first start of the year. So let's see how these guys do in start number 2. Top third, runner on second, 1 out, or bottom third rather, runner on second, 1 out. Gonna be Jose Siri hitting the ball in the center field. Runner gonna come around, he's going to score and give the Mets a 1-0 lead. Top 4, the runner on first. For the Blue Jays, Anthony Santander is gonna smack this ball into left center field. Runner's gonna come around all the way from first to go ahead and score, as he's going to tie the game up at 1. And here, bottom 7, Pete Alonso is up here with 1 out, going to smack this ball into right field, down the right field line. He's going to run first. He's going to get into second base here with a stand-up double. This was only a second or third hit of the game, I believe, at this point. There was not much offense happening today. In top 9 with a runner on first and 1 out. He's going to ground ball over to McNeil. He's going to toss it on to Lindor. He's going to toss it to Alonso for the double play. In bottom 9, Lindor is up with 2 outs. He's going to hit this ball into left field, but unfortunately that is going to be caught by Anthony Santander to end the 9th. And they're going to be going into some extra innings. Top 10, runner on third. 2 down, fly ball into center field here. Siri is going to fall into it, make the catch. And then top of the 11th inning here with a runner on third and 2 down. We're going to get the punch out. Bottom 11, Drew Gilbert with the first at-bat, pinch hitting. Here he's going to get a single. We're not going to send a runner, but that is going to be Drew Gilbert's very first hit in his very first at-bat here in the Major Leagues, so congrats to him. And the very next batter is Jeff McNeil here. They have the infield in. It's going to be a ground ball. It's going to get to the second baseman, but he's not going to be able to throw it at home in time, and the Mets are going to walk it off here on opening day. The fans and the team are just fired up here. As you can see, the numbers here, the Blue Jays only collect 3 hits for the entire game, striking out 9 times. And you can see that it was Ryan Bird that ended up collecting the loss for them. And for the Mets, they are going to get 6 hits, strike out 10 times in this game. The only extra base hit being the Pete Alonso double. Frankie Montas gets the win. Moving on to game 2 of this series, Mets 7-0. The Blue Jays are now 4-4. Mets look to continue their winning streak here with Sean Manaea on the mound after going 6 innings and collecting a win in his first start. And for the Blue Jays, it is going to be the former Met Max Scherzer on the mound here as he went 6 innings and collected the loss in his first start. So let's see if there's going to be a little bit more fireworks in this game. Bottom 1, Tyrone Taylor is up. He's going to smack this ball into left field, and that is going to climb off the foul pole. We got the scoring started here for the Mets, as they're going to raise the apple for the first time this year. They're making a 1-0 game. Top second, runner on first. The ground ball over to Vientos. He's going to throw it on to McNeil. He's going to throw it to Alonso for a double play here. And then Vientos here in the bottom of the second with 1 out. He's going to smack this ball into center field. And that is going to get up on out of here for a solo shot and make it a 2-0 lead here for the Mets. His first home run of the year. Top third, here in the 2-0 game. The Blue Jays are going to smack this ball into left field. Is George Brenner who hits this one. It's going to get on out of here. 373 feet. And the Blue Jays cut into the lead, make it 2-1. Vladimir Guerrero is up with 2 on. He's running down the corner. He's going to punch out here to end the inning. Juan Soto, runner on first. Going to smack this ball into right field. That is going to get out of here. A 2-run shot for Soto, his first here in Citi Field for the home crowd to see. He's going to give the Mets a 4-1 lead here. Second home run of the year for him. Fans are fired up. Very next at bat, it is going to be Pete Alonso. Going to smack this ball into left field. That is going to carry, and that is going to get on out of here as well. 374 feet. Back-to-back home runs for Soto and Alonso. Raising the apple once more here in Citi Field. His second home run of the year as well. The Mets are fired up. McNeil and Siri there. Going to be Francisco Lindor here, grounding out into a double play to bring this into an end with the runners on the corners. And bottom 6, Jimmy Brandon Nimmo smacking this ball into left center field. That's going to get up out of here. His third home run of the year. As we once again raise the apple, 391 feet on that one. Francisco Alvarez here with one out. He can absolutely crush this ball into left field, flex on him. And that's going to go 421 feet down the left field line. His second home run of the year, I believe, or maybe third, not entirely sure. It's Jeff McNeil going to smack this ball down the left field line with a runner on first and one out. That runner is going to come around all the way to score to give the Mets an 8-1 lead. In top 7, Ernie Clement is going to hit this ball into left center field, and that's going to get up out of here. And the Blue Jays cut into the lead, make it 8-2. Francisco Alvarez, that earlier home run was his second home run, but here with 2 on, he's going to hit his third home run of the year, second of the day, 412 feet. That's a 3-run bomb, and the Mets now taking an 11-2 lead. Top 8, 2 on, 1 out. Ground ball to McNeil, throw it on to Lindor, throw it on to Alonso. That's going to end the 8th inning. And then here, top 9, 2 down. They're going to hit a ground ball to Vientos. He's going to throw it on to first. And that is going to bring the second game of this series to an end. Mets win 11-2 as they now start the year 8-0. And you can see the numbers here for the Blue Jays. It was Springer and Clement hitting the 2 home runs. They struck out 6 times. They were sure to collect the loss, giving up 5 runs in just 3 innings of work. And you can see the numbers for the Mets coming on up. Here they're going to get 11 runs on 13 hits. And they're going to hit, I believe, 7 home runs total from 6 different players. There's quite the slugfest in this one for the Mets. Sean Manaea is going to get his second win of the year after going 6 more innings. So here we are, Game 3 of this series against the Blue Jays. Mets looking to go for their 3rd straight sweep of this season. We're going to send Taylor McGill back onto the mound for this one, his second game of the series and second game of this video, after going 5 innings in his first matchup. And this time it's going to be against Chris Bassett, who won 6 innings, collected the win in his first start. In the bottom third, we have Brett Beatty here, who's playing third base instead of Mark Vientos. He's going to smack this ball into left center field, and that is going to hit off the wall, and he's going to wind up at second with a double to start off his year. And going to be Tyrone Taylor. You're going to smack the ball into left field. Beatty is going to come around. He is going to score. Taylor's going to wind up on second. Mets take a 1-0 lead. Juan Soto up in the very next at bat. Going to smack this ball into the right field. That's going to get carry up on out of here. His 3rd home run of the year. His 2nd home run here of this homestand. Going to be a 2-run bomb for him. Mets take a 3-0 lead. Top 6, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. going to smack this ball into left field. That's going to hit off the wall. Nimmo is going to field it. He's going to throw it to Lindor. He's going to throw it to Alonso, and they're going to get Guerrero out. And here, base is loaded for Guerrero with 2 out, and he's going to line out here to end that inning. Bottom 7, Brett Beatty is up here with a runner on second. He's going to smack this ball into left field. That runner's going to come around. They're going to score. Beatty's going to wind up at second. His second double of the game. Drive on an RBI to make it 4-0 Mets. And going to be Jose Siri here with a runner on third. Now Beatty, he's going to smack this ball to center field. He's going to come around and score. And the Mets are going to make this a 5-0 game. Top 9, we have Edwin Diaz here just to finish this game off. With 2 on and 2 out. Ground ball to McNeil is going to end this game. And the Mets are going to start the year off 9-0, 3 straight sweeps. Begin this season. Team's all fired up. And we'll take a look at the box scores here. As the Blue Jays are going to strike out 7 times, they're going to get 12 hits, but managed to not score a single run. Bassett gets saddled with the loss, and here's the Mets numbers. Here, so if you do enjoy this video, then please do give it a comment and a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you all in the next video.